What have you been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream. Well, YouTube, it's day 2, and it is still morning, but barely. I got up much later than I wanted to, and that's not always a bad thing. I did get a decent amount of sleep. I did get my sleep interrupted, though. We had a lot of rain, no wind, and even the rain that we got, whenever it slowed down, that tree that I bumped into, it overhangs the RV, so the raindrops that come down on the back of the RV sound pretty heavy, and they're intermittent. It's kind of a strange thing, you know. It's different when rain's falling from the sky onto your RV versus off of a tree. Heidi, she got up early this morning. I spoke with her just a brief bit, so she took off to work. Heard my truck fire up, and then she just headed out. I think I'm gonna make her try to park the truck back in the spot. She feels like she's gonna hit something. I don't know. She says, "Why don't you meet me out by the gate and back it in for me?" I think she can handle it. I've mentioned before, there's not a lot going on out this way. There's not a lot to do out here, but it's pretty quiet. And I will stand corrected. I'm the first to admit whenever I'm wrong, clearly wrong. Last night was very quiet here. I couldn't believe it. We have dogs that are all around us. We have little kids all around us. And during the day, it was pretty noisy. And we had some people that turned on their radios real loud, and they turned them right back down again. I made comment on Facebook that, here we go, you know, it's going to be bad. Somebody's blaring their music, and it wasn't. The only thing I have to say, and we'll probably get into this at some other time, these guys that are weekenders, that are, you know, out for the weekend, and the shit that they buy for their RVs is incredible. This guy that's across the street from us has a street light that goes underneath the tongue of his jack, the tongue jack of his RV, and it's a street light, for God's sake. And all those rope lights, and oh my word, this whole place was lit up last night. There was no dark at all. It is definitely a different crowd than what we're used to. As far as the internet, I've never had such a strong signal from a tower, but those towers have just got to be cluttered up really bad out this way, because I have hardly any speed whatsoever. So it's the highest bar count I've had on a phone with the lowest speed. Heidi's at work, like I said. She's going to try to get off early, and that's still not going to be very early at all. She's going to stop by the house. She forgot her blankets. She's real particular. She likes to have her blankets to sleep under, even though we have plenty of blankets back there. I will have to say that the sites here are dry and they're grassy. There's a considerable amount of grass, but then again, I think this falls back to this place not being that popular of a site or a campground, so they don't have the kind of traffic that you would at some of these other places, I'm sure. So we're going to start today, day 2. Well, I'm going to tell you that I'm pretty bored without Heidi here. Today turned out to be, so far, a very nice day. The sun finally came out. I was outside editing videos, and I got as much as possible done before the battery started going low on the laptop. So I was outside, I was enjoying the sun, and now I came back in and I started on another video. Oh, there goes a big fifth wheel. A giant Montana being pulled. And I'm to the point where this one's getting ready to be produced and be ready to be uploaded. Unfortunately, you guys are not going to be seeing this video in the order or within an amount of time that's acceptable, because the tower that's in this area that I'm pointed to, or that I'm gathering from, I should say, is just overwhelmed with all these people on this lake this weekend, Memorial Day weekend. There's a few T-Mobile antennas that are in this area, and like I mentioned earlier, I've got a great signal, but it's just really slow. She'll be here shortly. She gets off at 4 today. She'll stop by the house. There's a couple things she's going to pick up, like I mentioned earlier, and then she'll be here. So we'll pick it up whenever she gets here, because I'm tired of talking, and we need to get her on there yakking her lips.
Hey YouTube, I finally made it. After I cut out early, so.
This guy, you're going to have to redo it without hitting your lighter on the table.
Oh. okay. Can't make noise, Michael says. I worked 9 hours today. I got out a couple hours early. And I'm very glad to be here. Now I have the next 3 days off. Don't have to be back at work until Wednesday. So now we're gonna cook some steaks on the grill and kick back and relax a little bit.
Well, here we are at night, and we had our steaks that Heidi cooked, which was good. Sun's going down in the distance. I know this camera's not that great in light, or dark I should say, but even though we have probably 7 logs on our fire, that is nothing as far as light being generated compared to our neighbor across the street. Look at that unbelievable glowing mess. I mean, it's brighter than our campfire. That's incredible. That's what I call glamping. And Heidi's just chilling out. Can't even see her because these lights are so bright. So did you have a good rest of the day?
Yep, nice and relaxing. I'm about to fall asleep.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for us. Alright, so it's day 3. We went ahead and tacked this on to day 2's because day 2 didn't have very much. I checked the tanks and we are about a third freshwater tank. So I went ahead and we've got a water supply right, not even, I don't know, how far is that?
15 feet?
Yeah, from the RV. If it was if we had a hose long enough, we could hook up and just run right into the RV. But we take that 7-gallon container and just fill it up about 3 times, and then I have an Aussie siphon that we use to siphon over and into the freshwater tank. I'm gonna have to dump the gray water tank. It's full. Which this is right about the same time as when we were up at East Harbor.
Mm-hmm.
So we're pretty good about taking showers every day and doing all of our dishes and everything. It's about 3 days that we go, and then the gray water tank needs to be emptied. The black won't need to be emptied for another 2 days.
We could probably do better than that.
What, on the black or the gray?
Or the gray.
Yeah, we could. Oh yeah, easily. I mean, we don't do some of the things like saving our dishwater for toilet flushes. Also saving our
We're not doing any of that.
shower water for toilet flushes, you know, as far as whenever we first warm it up. I mean, I've tried a little bit because you can put the wand right over the toilet to adjust your temperature in your shower, but who wants to do that, to tell you the truth? So we could do a little better with our water conservation, but not really needed. We're okay with this. The black is always the concern, because as it stands now, the black tank, we've never emptied into our tote, our blue boy. We always dump that direct into whatever dump station we're going to, and I'd like to keep it that way, but there may be a time that changes. We'll cross that bridge when it happens. It's 10:30 in the morning, and within an hour and a half we should have storms rolling in, and they're supposed to be severe, possibly severe. Hail, yeah.
Winds.
So we're going to take our carpet up, or this outdoor mat, I shouldn't say carpet, outdoor mat, and fold it, put it away, and of course roll up the awning. That way if any storm or anything comes, we're
not rushing.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about it. It's not going to hurt anything. Yeah, we've yet to walk this park either. We're getting ready to do that. Get the camera here and walk the park. What do you think?
Sounds like a good idea.
That sounds a good idea. How are you liking your trip so far?
Good. It's relaxing as always.
Alright guys, so we're going to go check out the campground while we take out the trash. So let's go do that. Looks like they go all the way around. And my shirt, I had tucked in, you can tell. What, because of this? No, I don't like tucking in. Yeah, we gotta remember that. Right? I realize there's that. This is a good sight. Other than how people fishing. Yeah.
If you put your chairs out there.
True. What number is it? It is the one. No, we already looked at this one. Damn it. Okay, so it's 14. So it's gotta be 12, 14, something like that. They don't go like in order, which doesn't make any sense to me. Look at a pontoon boat there. Well, they clean the shower house. Look, extra brushes and squeegees. Look at all that. There's a sailboat out there.
The lake crabs.
So
I think that's what it is.
okay.
Dawn and
Mary. Jesus, that's all I hear.
I remembered it the other day, and I think I was laying in bed.
All these are walk-ins. I want to do these. I mean, they're muddy.
This is where the guys that come into my work is camps
Yeah, they always got places for sale. Step back. So we're eating at Guilford Lake Grille, and food was pretty good.
It's our highlight of the day.
Yeah. The rain's holding off so far, but you could tell it's definitely coming. You could probably see it in the camera even. It's really cloudy. But yeah, we're out on the outside deck. There's multiple layered decks, and you can eat in the bar. They got a dining area. There's bands here and stuff during the busy time. It's kind of a biker bar sometimes. You can hear some of the bikes coming in. I think there was probably about 3 bikes here when we got here, and there's about 3 more that's come in. But yeah, it's nice. It's something to try out. Let me show you what it looks like out here. Yeah, this is about 400 acres, this lake, and almost all the boats on it are pontoon boats. They're limited to 10 horsepower out here. It was constructed as a canal feed, basically a reservoir for a canal feed, for the Sandy and Beaver Canal in 1834. Now, like I said, when we were down at Lock 30, this is one of the things that they had built to help keep that canal service going all the way down to the Ohio River. And there's a lot of towns and a lot of cities and stuff that were really popular and did very well and grew really fast back before the railroads. But once the railroads come through, you know, this is all just recreation now. Those canals could still be in use, which would be really cool, but most of them have dried up. All right, so our food was good at Guilford. Not bad at all. I recommend it. I'll put something down in the description maybe that tells you where it's at. And now Heidi talked me into going to the little ice cream joint across the dam on the other side of the lake, so we're heading that way. Don't let her fool you. She's been twisting my arm. Okay, so Heidi made me get all this filled with ice cream. I don't know what she was thinking. Really nice down here. It's kind of quiet. You know, all the buildings are old. These are old buildings. Except these new storage buildings back here. And the ice cream place is pretty new. But, like, the houses that are around here, they're pretty old. Alright, we're going to wolf this down and then head back with our pizza. We got pizza to go, so we had something tonight. Heidi made me get that. I was telling her, hey, we're on a diet. She said, gotta stop for ice cream, gotta get pizza. Oh well, maybe. We're back at the RV, and so far the storms have not showed up. We have all kinds of storms that are showing to our north. It's like they're growing once they pass. They're developing after they pass over us, which I don't know how much longer that's going to last. There's thunder every once in a while, but yeah, it's... Well, you'll... Yeah, we've been really lucky. It's like 78 inside the RV. It's relatively humid. Heidi took a nap. So, as you'll see here in a time lapse that I put together, the sun's been peeking in and out, and pretty much been out most of the time.
It's an overall really nice day today.
It was really nice. I went and put shorts and t-shirt on whenever we decided we were going to go to the restaurant, and I haven't regretted it at all. Like I said, I'm definitely a warm person, but it's been over 74 degrees for almost all day today, and it's maybe even warmer than that. So we're just kind of hanging out and I guess closing out the day. If a storm pops up or something, we'll try to capture that and I'll throw it on this video, but for the most part we've had a full day. So what do we have planned for tomorrow? Well, not a lot. Sleeping in and kind of straightening up. I don't know, maybe Heidi will be cooking on the grill again. What are you cooking tomorrow?
Chicken wings. Chicken
wings. I love chicken wings. And I've been doing editing for the most part. I've been sitting here for probably, I don't know how many hours. A couple hours. So once we get back to the house, you'll watch this video at this point. When you're watching this, the other ones have already posted. I'll do them in some sort of an order, but yeah, it's turning out to be a nice end to the day. Like I said, if something pops up, we'll capture it. But in the meantime, if not, we hope to see you out there.
Bye.
Bye.
Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, YouTube. This is day 3. We're going to add this to day 2. And today is a pretty sunny morning, but we have storms rolling in. I sound like a newscaster. Alright, I'm going to start over. Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out RV Daydream. Nope, that's not it. Good morning, YouTube. This is day 3, and we are anticipating a storm around 1 o'clock today. So we're going to see what happens with that. Hopefully we'll get to go for a walk and walk around the park and check out the lake some more and take some pictures and some video. And we have a storm rolling in early afternoon. We have a storm rolling in this afternoon. Possible hail, gust winds, and I don't know. Michael's making me make this video. It's awkward to me. I don't know what I look like in the camera. I can't see it. But anyway, it's probably getting my boobs. Okay, maybe not. He's gonna have to edit a whole bunch. Good morning, YouTube. Today is day 3. I'm gonna cook some breakfast. Some bacon and eggs. Of course, we're not eating any toast. We're still on our diet. It's gonna storm sometime today. I think after 1. Gust winds. I tried to pull up a picture of the map on my phone, but it's kind of slow here, the internet, so maybe Michael can put a picture in. But anyway, alright, that's stupid.